Bonjour et bienvenue. So, Mashan, hello, welcome back to my channel. So, French verbs part 1. So, today we are going to view classification of verbs, conjugation of ER verbs. So, classification of verbs in French. The verbs in French are classified into three groups. Groups are a good way to categorize verbs in order to remember the endings more easily. If you learn the conjugation of one word in the group, then you're good at the conjugation. So, if you learn a word a conjugation of a single verb in first group, so then you're good at the conjugation of all the first group verbs. And then if you learn the conjugation of one verb in the second group, then you are good at the conjugation of second group verbs. So any verb you can just conjugate it with the endings. So now let us see the classification of the groups. Verb du premier group. So the verbs of first group, ER verbs. So the verbs ending with ER are considered as ER verbs. And verbs du deuxième group. So the second group of verbs, the verbs ending with IR. So they are considered as a second group. And verb du troisième group. So the verbs ending with RE are considered as the third group verbs. And also the irregular verbs are considered as the third group verbs, as RE verbs mostly are irregular, and some IR verbs are also irregular. So we combine them and uh, push them all into the third group of irregular verbs. So now the third group consists of irregular verbs and RE verbs. So now let us see the endings of the ER verbs. So the conjugation of ER verb is easy if you learn the ending. So not only the conjugation of ER verb is easy, like IR and RE verbs conjugation is also easy when you learn the endings thoroughly. So if you learn the endings thoroughly, it will be easy for you to conjugate any verb which has the ending of ER, IR or RE. And irregular verbs. So irregular verbs should be learned thoroughly because they are used many at many places, like aller. It is an ER verb and it ends with ER. So aller means to go. So j'allais, like that. So next we have examples. So example will see manger. So the conjugation is, as you have already learned the personal pronoun, so it will be easy for you for the conjugation. So je mange, I eat. Tu manges, you eat. Il mange, he eats. Elle mange, she eats. Nous mangeons, we eat. Vous mangez, you eat, which is use of formal. Or we also used vous. We also use vous for a plural you, for plural to say you in informal way. And il avec s, il with s, mange is the feminine, eat. And elle avec s, elle with s, mange is the feminine, eat. So hope that is clear. So one more point here is the pronunciation of the conjugation. Mange is the same till L. Je mange, tu manges, il mange, elle mange. As we have learned the les lettres muettes, the silent letters, so when a word ends with E, we don't pronounce it. Je mange. So and no and who is different pronunciation for all the verbs, and ilavekes and elavekes have the same pronunciation as the j, tu, and etc. So hope that is clear. That's it for today's video. See you in the next video. Bye then. Thank you. Bye bye.